It's a weird feeling. You never wish harm on anybody, regardless of what they've done to you. But at the end of the day, it's good that he can't hurt anybody else, and that's what matters. So that's really my feelings on that. I can't say I was surprised. It felt like something that made sense, but I can't say that I feel good about it. But it does feel good to know that it feels like things are concluded, if that makes sense. It was hard. I didn't expect to have the reaction I did. I tried to just read through it, but when you're there and you're sitting there and he's right there, it just brought everything out that I've been feeling. It was really hard to say what I needed to, but a part of me feels a lot more healed, and spending time with everybody here, it feels like a healing I couldn't have imagined, if that makes any sense. But yeah.
Now that all of this is finished, how do you go on? What's next for you?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think the number one thing is focus on healing. I think this concludes this chapter of this part. We have to live with the fact that we're not going to have the people we love in our lives anymore. But I want to honor them by how I live, and at some point I want to tell their stories and tell you guys who my family was, and honor them the best that I possibly can.
As you've been going through this, you felt your spirits boosted.
I feel like through this whole process, it's hard because you're so up and down emotionally. I feel like I wanted to make them proud, and I feel like that I made them smile a couple times. I would hope so. Thank you.
Colby, your shirt says good news. Is it good news today?
It is good news. This is the best justice we can possibly get, and again, it doesn't change the outcome, but it is good news, and it brings closure for everybody that's been hurt. So that's the good news. Yeah, thank you guys.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, it's me, Aunt Vicki. Thank you so much for all of your wonderful coverage. My fear in all of this, to begin with, was that Tammy would be a little bit forgotten because, as we all know, finding two children brutally murdered in somebody's yard that you know and love is devastating. But finding out that Tammy was a victim as well. And I just, with all due respect to the kids, I couldn't imagine her being a little bit lost in the mix. So it was important for me as her aunt to be here. Her mom passed last year, and those were the last years of her life, knowing that her daughter had been murdered. So today is a sweet justice for us, for myself and my immediate family. It's hard to express. I was just talking to Larry, and we were talking about there's a little bit of sadness in us now because we've built a family together here, supporting our families. We love each other like family. Our relationship will never end. But we got justice for our loved ones, and that was always what this was about, getting justice for them. This wasn't about us. It wasn't about anything other than getting justice for those that we love. And the prosecution, the detectives, I can't say enough about them. I feel like they got a gift from those detectives. They worked so hard. They didn't count their hours. They were incredibly important to the effort that went on here. And I think that they gave it up to capable hands who were able at the end to present it to the people of the jury and have it all make sense, because it was a crazy, convoluted case, and with a lot of just crazy religious creations and different things. But we're going to be forever grateful to these people. They're amazing. Even the people that came out to court every day and would stand at 6 o'clock in the morning to try and get in and support our families and just be here. We're thankful to them. We felt their prayers. All of you who have been here from the beginning and just praying for our families, we feel that. So thank you to everybody. Thank you for Judge Boyce. That guy is amazing. We need people like him on the Supreme Court. He is the most fair, judicious person I've ever seen in my life. And I actually like to watch court on TV, so there you go. But we just send our love. We're appreciative as a family. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Jason Gwilliam. I am Tammy Daybell's brother-in-law. Samantha is my wife. Samantha is Tammy's sister. And we just wanted to thank everybody that was involved in this. We want to thank the law enforcement that did an absolute phenomenal job with what they did. Want to thank the special prosecution teams, the people that we have met. The hardest part, I think, about all of this is our family has lost a brother. But in the process of it, we've almost gained an entire family, and that can't be replaced. We've gained Tylee, JJ's family. We've just met a lot of wonderful people through this entire process. It's been a difficult one, but we appreciate your respect. We appreciate your help in getting this covered and getting this out there to the world. It's been a challenging trial, and there's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears put into this, and we really appreciate everybody's help. We do have a prepared statement that I want to go ahead and read at this time. This comes from the family. Go ahead and get to this. It just says that we want to thank everyone who put in the countless hours of work to get where we are today, the law enforcement, prosecution, the media, and all of you who've watched, listened to the trial, and prayed for us. We are grateful for the relationships we have created through this horrible time, the support and love that we're able to give each other. And we also want to thank Aunt Vicky, who was here sitting in court almost every day when those of us weren't able to get here. That took a lot of strength from her to do that. We can all start to heal from this terrible loss we've suffered. We'll miss Tammy every single day of our lives, though we do have some comfort knowing that we will see her again someday. If you've been touched at all by Tammy and would like to support the foundation, we do have a foundation for her. It's the Tammy Douglas Daybell Foundation. It's been designed to put books in the hands of children and to increase literacy. So please consider donating to the Tammy Douglas Daybell Foundation. And we thank you guys for everything that you have done and all the support that you have given us as we try to pick up the pieces and move forward. So thank you very much.
I did want to personally just take a moment and thank everybody that was involved. First off, the prosecution team, who from the very beginning has just been incredible to work with in supporting our family. I also wanted to take time to say thank you to Judge Boyce for not just this trial, but for both trials, for everything that he did in his service. As a victim, we were given a chance to write our statements, and as we did so, we were limited by specific statutes, understandably so. But it makes it very difficult as a victim sometimes then for us to actually say the things that we wanted to say. I wanted to take a moment. There was some things that, as I was going back and forth with a part of our team, our wonderful victim impact coordinator, Paula, she helped me refine the statement, but ultimately I had to take this out because of, obviously, like I was saying, the statutes, but I wanted to take a moment and read this. It was a statement that was directed directly to the jury itself. To you, the jury, I wish I could easily say that everything I think or desire to say about Chad, or specifically the impact of his actions and to us impacted in the aftermath, was easy and clean. It's not. I'm not here to pontificate on who he was or may not be. I certainly have those opinions, and I'm entitled to them, but they have no bearing here in this setting with a decision that lays here before you. If I was still the man of God that I was even a few years ago, I'd easily know the words to offer you all in making what you feel is the appropriate decision. Instead, standing here, I'd say to all of you, may you find it in the universe, the earth, or whichever gods or goddesses you may offer prayers, meditations, or if you're agnostic or atheist, you find it in yourselves. To be true to yourselves and do what is right or just. I offer my sincere gratitude to you as a family member of a victim. Thank you for your time and your selfless sacrifice. I hope you all know how much it means to someone in our position. I always thought I understood and appreciated our legal system and the specific role the jury of our peers played until being put into this unique position. Truly, thank you. I hope that you all are able to get the necessary support and therapy that you may need to process what you've seen or heard. Living it for myself and for all of us who are victims. It has been burden enough. Please do not carry that burden for us on your heart. Thank you.
He's talking.
Okay, can everybody hear me? We got terrible noise behind us. I wish they'd have turned the fountain off. Everybody has spoken so eloquently.
Can y'all hear him?
As we were leaving the courthouse, the courtroom, Kay asked me, she said, "It's over." And I got sad. Justice has been carried out for everybody involved in this. What made me sad are all of y'all. You're our family. We have gone through a tragedy, from the judge who's had to endure this every day, to our friends in law enforcement. We're now brothers. I have so much respect for y'all. For this courthouse, we saw justice, equal, honest, and righteous. I look at the faces, and I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to miss you. Not because I want to be in front of this camera. I did not choose this. It chose us. I'm going to miss y'all. There's a few people. Lauren, Dr. John, how would we have made it without you? Janine, Clint, how they have carried us through this. They have been our eyes, our ears, and our hearts here. Rexburg is a beautiful town. Boise is a beautiful town. Idaho is a magnificent state. They don't deserve this blemish. Kay and I have often spoke. How would it have been different if we were in New York, if we were in California? How would it have been different? Every day, I want to get up. I want to be here for justice, but for y'all. Y'all have all given a lot. The media has been amazing, and I want to personally thank you. My wife, my beautiful wife, my rock, we thank you. I hate to say goodbye. I truly mean that. It's not goodbye. It's until we meet again. So, as I said a long time ago, turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Let's just call it a night. Thank y'all.
I'm going to say a few things.
Go ahead. Now y'all will get a real speech. I didn't.
No, just this will be short and sweet, I promise. I want to thank everyone here, everybody that's watching, all the support, the emails, the texts, the messages, all these things we get, social media. Everybody's support is how we have gotten through this. And, you know, we're not through yet. So we're very grateful for all of you. And we really wouldn't have made it through this without y'all. And I want to thank y'all. And there was I know what? I'll see y'all in Arizona. That's where we'll be next. Y'all have a good day.